Hey everyone, welcome back. So today is Friday and it is the end of the month. So it is April favorites today instead of a Friday loves. And I have some really hardcore favorites. This month I didn't put out some Friday loves for you like I did Friday loves last week. But I had some other things going out because my first favorite was my family coming to visit me. So I had pre-recorded those things so you guys could continue to watch videos here on my channel even though I was kind of out and about doing a little vacationing, doing a lot of eating, just kind of hanging out with family. And my nose, of course, is going to start running right now. So you have to excuse me. So grab a tissue and wipe it. My makeup makes my nose run every single time I put it on, immediately. After, of course, it settles and it goes away, but it's the entire time I'm putting my makeup on, I'm blowing my nose, it's running, it's just kind of like a hot mess. Anyways, so today we have April favorites, and these are things that, these are hardcore, this is what I've been using all this month consistently. Just, I mean, and favorites, monthly favorites are consistent uses, but these are just like, this is it. This is all I've been reaching for and using because this stuff is just fabulous. So before we get into that, my first favorite is, of course, my vacation into the mountains with my family. And we had driven through Vail and we stopped to go to the bathroom and get some coffee. And the Starbucks there has the cups for the town. Now, I have one for Colorado, and I had to get the one for Vail just because that's where we stopped. Now, that's not where we stayed, but I actually really like this cup. It's super cute. The inside is blue, and wherever you live, you can get these if you go to your local Starbucks too. And I kind of have started this thing where wherever we live, because we're military and we move around, I want to collect a cup from there. And I didn't do it when we lived in New Jersey, and I'm kind of really upset about that. So if any of you live in New Jersey and you have any really cool cups, I would pay you if you wanted to send them to me. I'd like to have some sort of memory from there, but I didn't think about that until I got here and I started collecting things from the local area, so places we visited. So message me if you want to know, like, maybe some specific type of cups that I'm interested in or whatever. But we did live in South Central Jersey, and we went to Seaside Heights, and we went to, you know, some of the places there along the beach. We never made it down to Cape May. Now I'm babbling. We never made it to Cape May, so if I ever go back to Jersey, I would like to go down there. We did make it up to New York City. But anyways, this is not a past history story video. This is April favorites. So, yeah, my first favorite is our vacation and this cute little cup. So go to your local Starbucks if you like these types of things where you can collect cups of your area. Okay, first favorite. Let me take a drink here. I don't like the coffee I'm drinking, though. I thought I liked it the first time I bought it, but now I decided I really don't like it. It's the Panera Bread Colombian Brew K-Cup. It's kind of bitter, which I don't love. Okay, favorites, Chelsea. Okay, the first absolute favorite is these Lululemon Capri Length workout pants. Hands down, the best workout pant I have ever worn. It is tight in all the right places. It lifts things up. It makes them actually look better with the pants on than they do with the pants off. They're firming, they're lifting, they're so comfortable. You do need to wash them in cold water and separate from cottons. But this also has a high waist on it, so you can, this is the front here. So it has a very high waist, so essentially a control top. I mean, it's this long. I wear it that way, and it sucks everything up in nice and tight. And you can roll it down if you want, like that, and then the logo would show in the back. I'm not even kidding. Like, I have tried so many different workout pants, and in the past I just bought like inexpensive ones. But I'm telling you, if you want them to hold up and look good and not be sheer when you bend over, which is very key if you're going to a gym. If you're in your own house, I guess it doesn't matter, which is why I didn't care before. But now that I'm going to a gym, it matters if I bend over and you can see everything from here to Timbuktu. These are absolutely amazing if you work out or you want just a nice pair of comfortable run around errands in pants that make your butt look amazing. I mean, I can't even tell you how good my butt looks in these. Even my husband's like, wow, your butt looks really good in those. I'm like, thank you. So you need to get a pair of these in your life because I wear these to the gym. I mean, I wear them and I wash them, but I wear them. I have another pair in a different color. And they do come in different colors and some patterns, but I just got black because Black, sorry, I just got sidetracked. I threw that back there. I'm like, wait a minute, now they're going to stare at it. Black just goes with everything, and then I like to wear a lot of colored tops, so having the black bottom is a better option for me, even though I tend to buy colored everything, and then I just look like a giant rainbow at the gym. Seriously, I do. Okay, second favorite. Okay, you need to go online or just go get yourself to Target, because I am wearing the most comfortable, yet fashionable, yet chic, yet the best inexpensive pant I have found in a long time. I bought two colors. The first, they come in lots of different prints, by the way. I just have two. There's some more, there's just lots of options, but I have this color, this pattern, and I picked this pattern because I love corals and maroons and teals, and then of course the black. There's just a lot of options for shirt colors you can pull out. This also looks very nice with a white t-shirt or just a black. Okay, so they're lightweight. They're kind of like bell-bottom, not bell-bottom, but just like a wide-length pant. They have pockets. You can pull them up. They're like kind of high-waisted, so it sucks everything. All you mommies, hear me. It kind of like, you know, you can hide all the evil in there after having children. I just absolutely love these, and the best part is they're so inexpensive. They're at Target. I think they're ever so chic. Throw on a pair of heels, wear them with flip-flops, wear them with a grungy t-shirt around the house, wear them with a nice blouse. I mean, you can dress them up, dress them down. These are my new go-to pant, and I can't stop wearing them. I actually might literally have to go to Target today and get a couple other patterns because I just have been living in them. I feel they're so soft, they're so comfortable, they're very stretchy. What is in them? I feel like, okay, so 95% rayon, 5% spandex. That's why they're so comfortable. And for size reference, I'm 5'4", I have kind of short legs, and I bought a small. But they are, I mean, that's the small. So I think they run pretty true to size. They're the Mossimo brand from Target. You need these in your life. I can't. Pockets, come on, pockets in comfy pants that you can wear to the grocery store with a pair of heels and feel ever so chic, even though you're ever so comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, style doesn't have to be uncomfortable. It can just be, I mean, you rock your own style. You know, you can put together what you like, but I feel like if I could feel so comfortable and look stylish, that is like a win-win situation. So those two, I'm all about comfort, but yet fashionable, if I can be. So those two things I think are just absolute must-haves. All right, we got a lot of really good makeup to talk about today. I'm going to start with my nail polish, which I was laying in bed last night, and it was about 10:30, and I'm like, oh, I need to paint my nails one of those two colors I'm going to talk about tomorrow. But guys, I just was exhausted. We did a lot of stuff yesterday. We've been really organizing and cleaning our house, spring cleaning, you know, and then we went to the gym and had a mean arm session, and this morning I could barely lift my arms because we did a lot of shoulder work. Anyway, so I didn't feel like painting my nails, but I was wearing these colors, I promise you. The first one is Essie's Playdate. If you love cool toned purples, you need this color. The formula is on point. The color is so fun, so pretty. It's not too loud. I think it's still a very wearable purple color. I love it. The color I'm wearing right now is Essie's Armed and Ready. It's just a really deep, like army green color. It's actually kind of cool. I kind of like it. Like if you don't like black but you want a dark color, it's nice, and it's flattering on my skin tone. So but this color is perfect for spring and summer. It's definitely more like a spring summer color. And then the other color, I think, besides OPI Don't Bossin' Over Me Around, I'm looking at my nail polish here, this is my favorite nude I have found so far, and it is by the brand NCLA Nudes. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm or an Ipsy bag once upon a time. There are different volumes. There are different shades within this. So depending on your skin tone, there's probably a better one for you if you're darker or have more yellow undertones in your skin. This one's more like pinky undertone, which is better for my skin tone. But this is volume 4, and I think they have volumes 1 through 6. So shades 1 through 6. Different undertones or whatever, but definitely worth checking out. The formula is really nice. It kind of separates quickly, which is why you're seeing that. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I don't got the time to roll it around in my hands. It kind of separates green, but the color, if you can see that, it's a very nice pinky, creamy undertone, or pinky undertone, creamy, opaque formula nude, and it's very flattering on. So that's the brand NCLA Nudes. It's kind of a nice chic little packaging too. So okay, nail polish favorites. Alright, now we have lots of good makeup to talk about. Oh, this is good stuff. All of this stuff is great. Kind of like Holy Grail, can't live without status, quite frankly. This is, if you're just tuning in for the first time, you hit the jackpot of the monthly favorites this year. And if you are new, welcome. I hope you stay and subscribe a while. Stay a while. I'd love to have you here. Okay, so this month, I have been nonstop with this foundation. I think it was in my yearly favorites for this past year. And it's just all around, my nose is running, a foundation that you cannot go wrong with. If you want full coverage that looks like a satin natural matte finish, not drying, not cakey, buildable, they have a large shade range, it wears very well. This is what I brought with me up, like, you know when you pack something, like when you pack travel makeup, I like to bring things I know won't let me down, and this is what I brought with me. So anyways, okay, it's the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I've been nonstop with this. It's oil-free. I'm in the shade light beige. I'm self-tanned. I could actually go a shade darker, quite frankly, but I'm trying to make it work. I just kind of bronze my face up and whatever. It's just absolutely beautiful. Airbrush, doll-like skin. I just absolutely love this foundation. Been nonstop with it. You can't go wrong with it. It says, the skin you were born to have. I wish I could wake up and look like this. You know what I mean? But anyways, you can't go wrong with this. This is just, nonstop with that. I'm pretty much always nonstop with that. Like, that's just kind of like my go-to. Okay, sticking with face, another go-to product. You can't go wrong with this. This is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. This is what I've been using for bronzer. It's a cream bronzer, but dries to a powder finish. It's almost like as you're applying it, which I use the e.l.f. small stipple brush. That's the only thing I use with this because I love how small it is, that I don't get it too much, you know. Can really control where you're putting your bronzer. It dries immediately. Don't think cream like tacky. It's going to stick around. You have to wait for it to dry. It's almost like, I hate to use the word cream because it's almost like, it just feels like cream, but it dries instantly to a nice, yeah, as soon as it hits your skin, it just blends right in, dries down. It's not tacky or dewy. It's just matte. It's absolutely the most beautiful bronzer. Looks so real on the skin. If you're very fair or light skin, I think this will be, you really need to try this because it's not too ashy, but it's not too orange. It's just, you can't go wrong with this. I even use this to like put in my eye socket, like on lazy days or where I just don't really want to put a lot of makeup, but I want to have like a bronzed contour kind of look. I'll bronze up my face, and then I'll just take this into my eye socket. It works great as an eyeshadow. You just can't go wrong, and I've been nonstop steady on this everyday kind of situation. I've had this for a bit, so I do want to continue to try to use this up, but I think it's not that expensive because truthfully, if you were to divide it out by how much you get and how much little you use every time you use it, it's so worth it because it's going to last you such a long time. So love this, and it's so beautiful to display because Chanel, the logo is just so feminine. I just love it. I need to take a drink of this really bitter coffee here that I noticed has like powder flakes floating in it. Okay, let's talk about eyes. Okay, so this month, I believe it was a couple weeks ago on a Saturday, I put up my all-time favorite makeup brushes I use all the time. And I don't know if you guys saw that. Maybe you weren't interested in at the time, but I think it's a video worth watching because those are the brushes I use day in and day out. So you'll probably find something in there that you might need in your life or that could replace something you're currently not loving. So I'll have that link below for you to check out. But in that video is this brush, and I cannot do any sort of darker outer V work without this brush. This is my absolute must-have brush. I own a couple of them. It's the Sigma Blending Brush number E36. It's super tiny, guys. Really, really tiny, but fluffy. So you can really blend out those dark colors, but yet stay in a really precise area. And I don't know about you, but I struggle with that. I actually started out, just clean this off here for you guys. I actually started out with a different brush today, and it just wasn't working for me. So my eyes aren't as blended as I would like them to be, but I was like, I can't spend any more time on this. This is just going to have to do. So then I dug this out, and it was able to, you know, fix out the areas that weren't blending. It's just a great must-have brush in my opinion if you're going to do Well, if you struggle with dark colors, I struggle with dark colors. Like, I put them on and then you get too much and it gets everywhere. This just really helps you control how much product you're getting in that area, and you're able to blend it out versus this is just small enough, especially if I have small eyes. I wouldn't say I have small eyes, but I have a large lid space, but I still like to really keep the dark color out here. I just think that this is just a fabulous brush. So this brush is in that video along with other absolute favorite brushes. So check out that video and then let me know in the comment section of that video what your favorite brushes are, because I just need to know. I'm not forever on like what's the next best thing, you know what I mean? But sometimes you don't find something better and sometimes you do. Alright, let's talk about eyeshadows, because I can safely say I've been nonstop with these palettes. I haven't reached for anything else. These palettes individually, in and of themselves, are a complete palette. You can create a complete look. They have matte, shimmer, satin shades in them. I just think whether you're 15 or 95, these are great palettes. Okay, so let me just start with them, because I think these are so far this year my favorite palettes that I have purchased and been using. And I believe I got all of these this year, or at least within the past 6 months. So the first one is the Viseart Neutral Matte. You cannot go wrong with this. It is all neutral colors and they are all matte, but it is all about the formula. It's all about the ease of application, the gorgeous eye looks that come out of them. It's just a go-to, day in, day out, no matter where you work. If you do want minimal makeup look, they're all matte, no shimmers. So if you're older and you have a lot of crepey eyelids, or you struggle with eyeshadow, you're not going to struggle with these. I find they blend beautifully. They have that matte finish, so it's not going to emphasize any fine lines. These are colors you're going to reach for, because they're just colors that work with everyone. So love that, can't go wrong with it. Next is the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and today I am wearing the Viseart palette and then a lot of colors out of the Tartelette in Bloom palette here. I love the packaging, it's beautiful. My only thing is that these mattes do not blend as well as the Visearts by any means, but I love the colors in this palette. A little bit on the warmer side, but not warm like orange. I think, even like these colors, I think are just very neutral. I just think this is a great versatile palette. I have the shade Funny Girl on my eyelid, which is a stunning shade. I have these two colors in my crease, and I usually just blend things out with these two right here. And a really nice matte cream shade that actually shows up. You know, like a bad matte cream formula, you can swatch it and you can apply it and you can build and build and build and build and nothing ever becomes of it. It's just like a joke. It's like one of those trick candles that they put on a birthday cake. I just love it. I just love it. I just think it's great, and it pairs well with the Viseart matte. And the third one is still available, and this is limited edition. I don't know how long it's limited edition for, but the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I wore this in last week's videos. I don't know, guys. I love it. I love it. I specifically love all the neutrals. And I know originally I'm thinking, geez, why is there so many light colored neutrals? But they're not as they appear in the pan. They're so much prettier on the lid. There's so much more that happens in the translation from sitting in the pan to your eyes. I don't know how to explain it other than you need to go and swatch it and try it out for yourself. My favorite color is Punk. It's a beautiful dark burgundy color, just stunning on blue eyes, green eyes too. If you have brown eyes, good golly, you need this blue color in your life. It's going to make your brown eyes look like chocolate milk in a good way. This pink color, don't be scared. It's actually very sheer and buildable and very, very pretty and soft. And you can't go wrong with these neutrals. They blend so well. I really like the formula on these. I feel like the formula on this is better than their Naked palettes. And I was recently playing with my Naked palette, and I do love it, but this formulation is way better. I don't know what they did or if they changed something or if it's all in my head, but truthfully, I love these better. So I have an eyeliner that I just love. I'm wearing this today, and I've been wearing it a lot lately just because it really makes my eyes look blue. And it's the MAC Eye Kohl in the shade Teddy. It's like a really pretty chocolatey brown color, but with like fine sparkle. Or not sparkle. No, that's not the right word. Fine shimmer. No, a fine sheen. it just is a really pretty color. It's a really nice eye kohl. I like the shade of this with my blue eyes, green eyes, brown eyes. It's just really adds a little something extra to like a typical brown eyeliner. There's some, I don't know. It's like a coppery brown, but not too coppery. I don't know, it's gorgeous. So I've been really loving that. Eyelashes that I've been loving. I'm wearing these today. I love them. The Ardell Self-Adhesive 120S. I cannot find these in the store. You can order them from the website. I'll link it below, but I think it's called Madeline.com. And I also ordered a few other things once I was on that website because she has a lot of different lashes on there and some really good ones that are kind of tricky to find. Or if you're like me and you have kids, you don't want to drive around to 16 stores looking for eyelashes. So I would just check out that website. But they are self-adhesive. I don't use the self-adhesive. I still use glue. You can. But I just fear it would fall off. But I love these. I love them because they're, let me zoom you in. They are great on camera because let me tell you a little something. On camera, what looks best is a little bit more of a lash. It just really finishes the look. It's kind of like Instagram makeup or whatever. Like, it looks great, but in real life, it's just way too much. You would look like cake face, and it's just too perfect and not real looking, you know? So they're just enough for camera, but in real life, they're not. It's not like, wow, those are some huge lashes. Like the Iconics from House of Lashes, I love them. But in real life, in person to person, they're just a little bit too much, you know. These you can wear and almost not even look like you're wearing false lashes. It just adds enough volume and a little bit of, I love the flirtiness of a lash that kind of like is longer on the outside and then tapers in. I just think it's very flirty and just fun. So these are great for that. I love them. And it's not too much volume either. So if you have a lot of natural volume, which I do not have, what's that? Or natural length, I don't have that either. I have naturally nothing. These are great. They're just, I don't know. I almost feel like if you got lash extensions, this is what I would want because it's enough but not too much, you know. Sometimes makeup can be too much in person. It's like, for me, not for you maybe. Okay, let me make sure and focus. All right. Just talk about this necklace. I wear it a lot, but it's by Neutrals Inc. I just love it. I think she makes it in gold. This is silver, and it's like a long one. It's perfect for this shirt, which this is, I recently bought this actually. Let's just talk about it. It's a bodysuit. You might have seen it when I did the pant insert, but it's a bodysuit. It's one piece, and when I first got it, I'm like, how do I get this on? Because the old bodysuits I used to wear when I was like 12 had like snaps on the bottom. Actually, my mom used to wear them and I would borrow it. But this doesn't. You just like get in it and pull it up. It comes in cream, which I might order because I think it's so chic. It comes in cream and it comes in black, and this is the black, and it has ribbing and it has a really nice kind of dressier collar. So if you wanted to wear this with a blazer or something, now it is a little low cut, mind you, but I think for an evening out or for like a dinner date with your husband, it's just really cute. And with these pants, it's super cute because it's smooth and you don't have any like digging or gathering or anything. So I love it. Okay, I don't know what this is. This is weird. Okay, another blush that I brought with me when I went to up to the mountains. Like I said, I brought stuff with me that doesn't ever let me down. This is my all-time favorite blush. I've decided there's top ones, and I've talked about this 100 times, but this just never lets me down. I'm wearing it today. I absolutely love it. NARS Oasis. Very pretty, shimmering berry shade. So stinking gorgeous. Berry, but almost more like rosy, you know? It's kind of like along the lines of Burberry's Cameo, which I absolutely love. But this kind of rosy blush just always works. It doesn't matter who you are, it always works. It's just going to be like the color you would flush if you were to run a marathon. You know, it's just gorgeous. And if you can find it in a duo like this, this is worth it because you get more blush in this duo than you do in an individual blush from NARS. Crazy, right? Yeah. And then you get the Laguna bronzer, which is also really nice. I do enjoy that. So, great little travel item too if you can find it like that. Non-stop with this highlighter. I'm telling you what, if you do not like really shimmering highlighters or highlighters with glitter and chunks like that, this is like a sophisticated, I think this is the most beautiful formulation of a highlighter I have found yet because you can't see chunks. It blends right into your skin. It pretty much just gives you a healthy glow. It's not going to emphasize any fine lines or wrinkling if you have mature skin. Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder. I have the shade Brilliant. I'm so in love with the shade Brilliant because it's brilliant. It's a great shade for lighter skin tones. They do have 3 other shades. One is more beige, one is more pink, and one is more peach. So if you have darker skin, you might want to go with either the beige or the peach undertoned one. I actually like the pink undertoned one for my lighter skin as well, but this is, I think, the most universal. It's also one of the ones that shows up the most on the skin too. So if you want something even softer, you might want to look at the other shades. But I just love how easy this is. It doesn't look like, oh, you're wearing highlighter. It's just like, oh, your skin is so pretty. What are you doing? It's this. And you can, I put it here. I put it on my Cupid's bow. Well, now that I have these bangs, you can't tell, but I did a little bit up here, and I love this. Like hardcore, this is what I reach for, and it never lets me down, and it always looks amazing. This is one of those products, I always like to make this reference. This is one of those products when you get in the car and you pull down the flip mirror, you don't go, OMG, nothing is blended, I can see every pore on my face, I can see my makeup. This is one of those products when you pull it down, you're like, wow, my skin looks amazing, okay? It doesn't look like makeup. There is a difference there, and trust me, I have used and found products where it's like, oh, no, I don't want to look like that. I don't want to get out in real light how people are actually going to see me and look like I just caked up my face. Like I just threw it in a cake. You know what I mean? I don't want to look like that. All right, lip products. Okay, the combo I'm wearing today, I just love. If you are into, what would you say this is? Kind of like a terracotta, like a brownie or nude. I love it. I wore this. This is the lip combo that I wore when I was vacationing as well. Just doesn't let me down. Lancome Ideal Lip Liner. It's kind of your ideal lip liner. It's like a mauve, brownie, great nude. It's just great. Now, if you are much darker skin toned, this is going to be perfect for you because it's going to be the perfect lip contour. Like, it's just going to be like your skin, you know what I mean? Like, it's just going to be perfect. Now, for me, it's a lot darker, but I love it. It stays on. This is a great formula. You can sharpen it. It's very creamy. It has the lip pencil on the other side if you want to do, like, precise lipstick application, but I love this color. And then the lipstick, I got this as a little 100-point perk, or maybe it was just a code, but it's the Buxom Big and Sexy, I forget what the full name of it is, doesn't matter. It's called Sinful Cinnamon. This is their a matte formula. I love this formula. It's so comfortable. It's not a dry, it's not one of those mattes that's drying, or a matte that like bunches up and gets all gross. I forgot to swatch it for you. Obviously you can see I'm wearing it. It pairs, it's a beautiful combination with the Ideal. I just love this color. It's a beautiful cinnamony kind of shade. So, been pretty hardcore on that. The other color I absolutely freaking love, and I actually forgot about it, and then I put it on my mom, and she really liked it too, is the Marc Jacobs lip gel. These are nice lipsticks. This is the color Je t'aime. I love this color. This color was literally made for me. Like, if I ever did a collaboration with somebody, I would do a color like this. This is Chelsea's color. It is, how is it described? It's described as some sort of rose shade. This makes my blue eyes look amazing. It has just enough red, a hint of pink. It's just, you cannot go wrong with this color. The formula is really nice on these, very comfortable. It's like it glides on like a gel, very creamy, kind of like maybe like a satin finish. I love this color. You cannot go wrong with Je t'aime. Absolutely gorgeous. And then the last favorite I actually was going to put on for you guys here. I recently got at the Sephora sale, the VIB sale, and it is an Anastasia lip gloss. Now, her lip glosses smell amazing, taste amazing, they're opaque, they're super glossy. You don't really need to do a lipstick if you're going to wear it. No, I'm not sure if this lip liner is going to go with this, but we'll just see what happens. Anyway, I wanted to try it on. because it is the most perfect, easy, yet enough definition, enough color. Sometimes I can't get away with just like throwing a nude on. I cannot throw a nude on unless it's a deep enough nude without a lip liner and stuff, because I just look dead. And sometimes you guys tell me that I look like I didn't put lipstick on, and I do. It's just between the lights and the camera and all that stuff sometimes. So anyways, for it to show you, it's a dusty mauvey shade, and it has very, very fine gold shimmer in it. It's called Vintage. This is what the wand looks like. It smells like cake. This makes me want to eat cake. Oh, you want to know what my husband did last night? Okay, so we were coming home. We were already tired. We were starving, so we went to the grocery store starving. We did pretty good until the end at the checkout. So they have this display of all the fresh bakery goods for the day, right? He comes over with 16 giant donuts, all raised glaze, which are my favorites. Some of them had chocolate, some of them had M&Ms, some of them had sugar, some of them were raised glaze. What are you doing to me? I said, what are we going to do with 16 donuts? Now I'm going to eat all those. And donuts for me don't go here. They go here and down there. So, anyways, I love the smell of them, and this smells like that, which is how we got onto the donut story. Anyways, okay, Chelsea, finish this up. Oh, it smells so good, guys. A cow. Sorry, it's really hard to talk like this. Look how opaque that is. Oh my gosh, I love this color. You need this color. I got another color too, but I am smitten. I'm smitten with this. Let me bring you in. Smells good, tastes good, looks good, and it's only $16. I was like, what? I love it. So, moral of the story, you need to try an Anastasia lip gloss. They're absolutely amazing, oh so comfortable, and they last really well too, and I think it's because they're so opaque. Another thing I wanted to mention for my April favorites is this beauty box. Now this was sent to me by the company Diva Beauty, right there, and I love this. So on top I just store my lipsticks, but it comes with a drawer that is removable. Genius for storing double-ended brushes. If you remember in my makeup collection haul, I could not find a place to store these and I never use them. Now they're at my disposal because they're on my vanity here. So love that you can store like shallow things and double-ended brushes like that in here. And then there's 3 drawers that have very deep, like let's see, for instance, here's a NARS eyeshadow duo. I guess you couldn't store that all the way up, but you could definitely stack them sideways like this. And so there are 3 drawers, and I've decided to put like lip products in here. So these are the ColourPop satin lip things. This is just a jar. It sits in there nicely. My Too Faced Melted Liquefied Lipsticks are in there. And then I can store my prep sprays and MAC Fix Plus and finishing sprays in here, and I put all my lip pencils in here. I'm loving this. Now, I don't know how much this costs. I do know that they are going to give me a discount code for you guys. It's not affiliate. It's just strictly for your use if you decide you'd like to purchase something from them, specifically this box. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying that. But I put all my lippy pencils in here, like any kind of pencil things, and then all my liquid lipsticks. And I think it's great because you can store whatever you want in these drawers. But if you want to like put all your products together, if you just have something like this, then you can fit all your makeup in here and keep it on your vanity. It's clear. You can see what you have. I don't know about you, but if I can see what I have, I'm more apt to use it. So I wanted to share this because I have been loving this. Like when I got it in the mail, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been wanting one of these to like organize all my things so I can see everything because I like to see my lip products. That is it. That is all I have for today's very long April faves. Tomorrow I have a little haul, a little spring haul. Not little, a rather nice size haul. Just I'm ready for spring. I am so ready for warm weather, hence me starting to wear these. Even though today was supposed to be warm, but it's still kind of cool. There's a cool breeze. It's supposed to get into the 60s, but I had all my windows open, and all of a sudden it was like 50 degrees in my house, and I shut all the windows because there's a nice little breeze out there. But anyways, I'm ready for some warm weather, and so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. What have you been loving this month? Leave that down below in the comments, and I will chat with you tomorrow. Bye, guys.